argue are likely wholly unaware of this, but I've been looking for unobtrusive cameras, which means cameras that just don't yell camera. Not to invade privacy, but I would like to do some more subtle type things in stores. Of course, this is before COVID hit, so I really haven't been in a store of any consequence since the virus hit. So it's put a hitch in a lot of the things I used to do for content. So basically, I'm just working on the van. But the problem with the majority of these handheld type of cameras, or handheld head-mounted cameras. Oh God, I'm losing it. Is that this stability is horrible. I love camera glasses. They're everything I need, and they don't work well for me. I don't know if I'm just, my head moves a lot or things like that. But you have to use your head like a tripod with these to make them functional. What I have found is this, and in my constant search for cameras, I found this ORDRO. I think this is this is an Asian-made camera, of course, and it's actually a very unique, not a unique type of setup. Yeah, it's unique. I hadn't saw this very often until this came along, and I'm not saying there are not a lot in the market, but this is pretty good. Now, this really clips over your ears, and the only gotcha I got is if you wear glasses and you wear this sort of clipped over your ears, a lot like a Bluetooth or some Bluetooth formats. You'll have an issue because it will see the edge of your glasses. It can even see the edge of my face because I got a fat face. So I do have to do a little cropping on the video when I use this. But it has shown very stable in motion videos. It said it had stabilization, but I've had so many disappointments with things that promise stabilization that I said, okay, I'm sure it's stabilized. But it does appear to be good. I'm still working on it, and I'm not haven't made a consistent issue, but I've done a single video with it, and I'm going to do more. And I'm basically walking around looking at things, and I'm not getting the jerk that I get when I use the camera glasses. Now, it also could be that glasses is something I wear all the time, so my head kind of moves a lot. Now, when I used this, I was wearing my glasses because I like to see a little bit, though I can't see without my glasses. It's not clear. So I was getting my glasses, so I did have to do some cropping, but even with that, to crop out the glasses and, create a little subsection, it did work well. So I really got no major complaints, but I just want to give you, this is the ORDRO. It's called a gimbal. I guess it does work somewhat like a gimbal. It's 4K. And I've used it, like I said, a couple of times, and one time where I actually produced YouTube videos. And I rarely use these for YouTube videos anymore. I've done a few, but they really suck, and I have enough trouble getting subscribers anyway without putting up wholly unviewable videos. So I've been looking for, believe it or not, I'm not sure, this is a pinhole camera. Virtually all of the camera glasses are pinhole cameras, and I'm wondering if they're ever going to be, I know they're going to come up with stabilization for them, and I will buy the first one that has good stabilization for a god-awful amount of money. So, so I just want to give you a quick look at these, and as I was saying, this has been very, it has a, it comes in a relatively good case. It comes with a foam thing because this thing disassembles into multiple pieces, but I don't reassemble and disassemble cameras. So I removed all the foam, and I just stick this thing in here, and I go with it because I don't want to be putting it together every time I need to take a quick video. Okay, so I want to give you this, the ORDRO 4K gimbal, and I think it was about $120, $130, which is a lot for me to pay for a camera that's not one of the big 2 or 3. The two biggest I always think about is Hero and Sony, and there are others that are in that range. I don't know why I'm having trouble pulling this up, but there's another camera or two that I like that are in there. in that grouping, but that are not sort of in that tier of manufacturers. I think Nikon even makes a small camera too, and I probably got one of those. I have a camera addiction. In case I want to give you a quick rundown and show you this, because it was very impressive. The stabilization was impressive. Now I'm not saying it's impressive like this hero camera I'm doing this video with. Of course, it's on a very tiny tripod, so it's not like I'm using it for action shots. Now it's not hero steady, but it's much steadier than particularly camera glasses, which is what I'm comparing it against, because they're both technically wearable cameras. All right, I will talk to you later and get back to my normal van tool camera. Yeah, you know, just basic stuff I like. Videos. Talk to you later. You have a wonderful day.